By the authority conferred on me as Vice-Chancellor, I constitute this Assembly a congregation of the University of Cape Town.
Please stand for the national anthem. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to invite Ntobisi Mgonezulu, SRC member, sorry Ntobisi, to read the university dedication.
At this time of celebration, we, the members of the University of Cape Town, reaffirm our mission to nurture rational and creative thought and free inquiry, to strive for excellence in teaching and research, to educate for life, and to address the challenges of our society. We undertake to advance these ideas in a spirit of freedom and responsibility and through consultation and debate. We celebrate our founders, benefactors, and our predecessors, those who have built the fabric and nourished the values of UCT. To those of you who will graduate today, we wish you courage, wisdom, and purpose. To those who will leave the university to learn and work elsewhere, may you be sustained by those values which unite us here today and advance them in the world beyond. A love of truth and of learning and of this university.
Thank you. You may sit down. We would now like to invite one of our postgraduate opera singers, Masibane Rangwanasha, to perform for us.
Good evening. No, good day. How are you?
Baby
As you can see, we have talent in the South African College of Music, which we can showcase. The procession this afternoon was led by Sky Dladla and Black Roots Marimbas, who are preparing for their Sounds of Mukwa tour to Mozambique in August. The national anthem was accompanied on the organ by Alexius Vikatus. Pianist Ian Botma accompanied Masabane, who sang, as you could heard, Summertime from Porgy and Bess by George Gershwin. Masabane is a final year PG Dip student and has just returned from the Deborah Vucht International Voice Competition in America, where she won an encouragement award. She was also the winner of the ATKV Musicanto singing competition and the UNISA International Singing Competition. She's a member of the Cape Town Opera Studio, and you will see her perform in a solo recital in June. So again, from my side, a warm welcome to the graduates, to the family, to the members, the friends, the loved ones. It's a special occasion for us as we graduate today a new cohort of scientists. And at UCT, graduation is special. It speaks to the achievement of a year or sometimes years of study, dedication, and commitment. So I hope you will enjoy this celebration with us today.
Ilivula lasela felilanga ewaliqeqesile laduduma labaneka ladula yemivula yanela nawe lathola biswa nela kwigama wankuntsikelelo nolontsikelelo molo mpumelelo molo nawa nompumelelo uthi mati ngisha ndibonke ntombele xa ndibona abazali nezalamane nezihlobo nina makhasi nemfundo yabo suna nezonyembezi zekhala kaloku nilile zovuyo ngoba lo mqubukade udutyela uvuthiwe madoda hleka isichazo lokuvela nologqibela ngoba le ntwana usathane idanile ewe kaloku umselezo oqaliweyo ugqityiwe madoda hayi zinkqubo abuchopho zakokwethu nina nimabela abhonxileyo apho zonke ezintsana zincela khona ningumthombo mpompoza amanzi olwazi phambili ngemfundo phambili ngemfundo phambili ndiwagawula ndiwarhuqama kwadini okagabuci washo umntu omlambo uthithiba umsuthu umjobi unozinga uthikeloshe ephume esithi ndiliyakayaka ndinjenjenje kuma ndiliyakayaka ndinjenjenje hayibo hewa ndiliyakayaka mama ndiliyakayaka ndinje ndiliyakayaka ndinje ibambe
That was Sange. Sange is a UCT music education graduate, known officially or professionally as Sange, but her name is Naliswa Sampe Mkunyalwa. And Mbongi is, of course, a praise singer who praises at times and occasions like this. It's a composer and a narrator of poems of praise. And so once again, thank you very much. Vice-Chancellor, election to a fellowship is a singular honor recognizing original and significant contributions to knowledge. I have the honor, therefore, to present to you for a fellowship of the university Peter Dansby, Professor in the Department of Mathematics and Applied Mathematics. Professor Dansby has had two main areas of impact in research in cosmology. Firstly, he has developed aspects of the elegant 1+3 covariant perturbation method in cosmology in a number of papers that have been widely cited. Importantly, this was the basis of perturbation methods used by the Cambridge team of Anthony Lassenby and Anthony Challoner in their CAM code that is widely used to analyze anisotropies of the cosmic microwave background radiation, a cornerstone of present-day cosmology. Secondly, the nature of dark energy in cosmology is one of the key unsolved issues in cosmology. Professor Dansby has steadily developed a special niche area in studying a class of alternative theories of gravity called FR theories that potentially can provide an effective solution to this problem without the need for dark energy. He has studied the dynamics of such theories in depth in various contexts and also in terms of their effects on perturbations. He's worked on this project with many colleagues from overseas and is regarded as being an international leader of research in this area. Additionally, it's important to remark that Professor Dansby's contribution to astronomy in this country has been outstanding through his development and advocacy of the NASP program. It is a truly cooperative national venture to support the SALT telescope developments and later also preparedness from when Meerkat comes online. Both of these have very good African connections. It is critical for South Africa to have a strong cohort of local research students available to support the observations theoretically, and NASP has been providing just that. It has been well tailored to national needs and developed with much hard work and care. This is a major contribution to the development of astronomy in South Africa, and as such has earned him a major award from the South African National Science and Technology Forum. Overall, this presents a considerable body of achievement and a solid degree of international recognition for his work that makes him a good candidate for a fellowship. So, Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to invite you to award a fellowship of the university to Professor Peter Dansby. It is now a singular honor to introduce our speaker this afternoon. Professor Valerie Mizrahi is the professorial director of the Institute of Infectious Disease and Molecular Medicine at the University of Cape Town and a fellow of UCT. She also directs an extramural research unit of the South African Medical Research Council and co-directs the DST-NRF Center for Excellence for Biomedical TB Research. She was an international research scholar of the Howard Hughes Medical Institute from 2000 to 2010 and was one of only 13 senior international research scholars of the HHMI from non-G8 countries, that would include South Africa, from 2011 to 2017. Professor Mizrahi obtained her PhD in chemistry from UCT in 1983. After completing postgraduate and postdoctoral training in the USA, she returned to South Africa in 1989, where she established a laboratory in the School of Pathology of Wits University and the NHLS, where she remained until taking up her position at UCT in 2011. Her research focuses on aspects of the physiology and the metabolism of Mycobacterium tuberculosis of relevance to TB drug resistance. As you can hear, this is of major relevance to our country. As an internationally recognized leader in TB research, she holds an A1 rating from the National Research Foundation. She has published more than 145 peer-reviewed journal articles and book chapters in the fields of organic chemistry, biochemistry, chemical biology, and microbial genetics and physiology. And she has also co-edited a major text on tuberculosis. She has supervised or co-supervised more than 60 postgraduate students and postdocs, some who have moved into research leadership positions locally and abroad. In addition to leading her own research group, she also currently mentors a number of early career researchers at UCT. Her major awards include the 2017 Platinum Medal of the South African Medical Research Council, the 2013 Christophe Mouret Prize from the Mouret Foundation and Institut de France, the Order of Mapungubwe Silver in 2007 from the State President of South Africa, the 2006 Gold Medal of the South African Society for Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, and the 2000 UNESCO L'Oreal for Women in Science Award, Africa and the Middle East. Professor Mizrahi has served on many scientific advisory boards and expert committees, including the Discovery Expert Group of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the TB Alliance of New York, the New Medicines for Tuberculosis Consortium in Lausanne, and the KwaZulu-Natal Research Institute for TB and HIV. Professor Mizrahi, thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellors, Deans, members of the Platform Party, graduands, parents, families, friends, ladies and gentlemen. It's such a great privilege to address you today, and I'd like to thank the Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Max Price, for giving me this great honor and opportunity of doing so. So first, let me start by congratulating you, today's graduates, on your achievements. You should feel very proud to have reached this important milestone in your lives. And looking at the expressions on the people here in front of me, this is obviously an incredibly important and meaningful day for your families and friends who have supported you on this journey that has taken you to where you are today here at UCT as graduates at this great institution. So standing here today, you already heard when I got my PhD degree, so you know how old I am. Standing here today takes me back to when I was sitting where you are, at a science faculty graduation many years ago, waiting to be capped by a former Vice-Chancellor, and knowing that my parents were sitting expectantly in the audience, waiting for my name to be called. So when thinking about what I could share with you today, I thought perhaps what I could do is talk to you about the centrality of science in virtually every aspect of modern day life, and what this means for us as inhabitants of this extraordinary country and continent of ours. I also thought perhaps I could proffer some words of wisdom on the state of the science system in South Africa, and what that means for us as scientists, what we need to do to ensure that the science system not only survives, but that it flourishes and that it thrives under your leadership into the future, so that we can advance social and economic development in our country and on our continent. And that would mean having to deal with the very difficult situation of science and mathematics education in South Africa today. I also thought I could talk to you about the role of science and its central position in tackling some of our most pressing health problems in this country, including tuberculosis, which shockingly is today the leading natural cause of death in South Africa, and is a topic that is especially close to my own heart. But I was told by the Vice-Chancellor I had only 10 minutes, and once I get started on the subject of TB, you cannot shut me up. So I figured that wouldn't work. Instead, and perhaps this reflects the nostalgia that comes with advancing age, I've chosen to speak instead about what it means to be a scientist, what being a scientist means to me, what I've learned during my life in science, and how this has shaped the way I think. In his commencement address that was delivered last year at Caltech in the US, Dr. Atul Gawande, a well-known public health physician and writer, put it this way: "It took me a long time to recognize the particular mindset that scientists have. The scientist has an experimental mind. This seemed to me more than a way of thinking. It was a way of being. A weird way of being." My kids would actually agree. They reckon that all scientists are weird. "You are supposed to have skepticism and imagination, but not too much. You're supposed to suspend judgment and yet exercise it. Ultimately, you hope to observe the world with an open mind, gathering facts and testing your predictions and expectations against them." These words resonate very strongly with me. So thinking back, I realized that science has taught me many lessons, some of which I want to share with you. The first is the critical importance and the value of community. To quote again from Atul Gawande, "Knowledge and the virtue of the scientific orientation live far more in the community than in the individual. When we talk of a scientific community, we are pointing to something critical, that advanced science is a social enterprise characterized by an intricate division of cognitive labor. The famous philosopher Bertrand Russell put it slightly differently. This is what he had to say. In science, men have discovered an activity of the very highest value in which they are no longer, as in art, dependent upon progress upon the appearance of continually greater genius. For in science, the successors stand upon the shoulders of their predecessors. Where one man of supreme genius has inherited and invented a method, 1,000 lesser men can apply it. Actually, I hope that Bertrand Russell, who died in 1970, would have recognized that women can do all of this too. Today, as you join the community of scientists, remember that you are becoming part of one of the most powerful collective enterprises in human history, and one that Gawande described very aptly, I believe, as beautifully self-correcting. The self-correction inherent in the system of science is especially important in today's world, given the enormous pressures on scientific research to be immediately relevant and to be highly impactful, which can, unfortunately, and does, lead to hype and exaggerated claims. I would urge you not to ever take this collective enterprise or your membership of it for granted. In this post-truth world of alternative facts, mistruths, misinformation, and fake news, remember that you belong to a community, a very special social enterprise, whose essence is the pursuit of truth for its own sake. There is very great responsibility that comes with this. Please be prepared to bear that responsibility. The second lesson is the value of acknowledgement, seeing, recognizing, and appreciating others. This is a direct corollary of being part of this community. Always remember to acknowledge those who came before you and those who are beside you now, those who support you directly or indirectly, and those whose ideas, thoughts, and actions have influenced your own. Recognizing the importance of this, Sir Isaac Newton, one of those men of supreme genius referred to by Bertrand Russell, once said very famously, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." The third is the lesson on hard work and perseverance. To quote here Thomas Edison, and I love this quote, "I never allow myself to become discouraged under any circumstances. After we had conducted thousands of experiments on a certain project without solving the problem, we had learned something. For we had learned for a certainty that the thing couldn't be done that way. We sometimes learn a lot from our failures if we have put into the effort the best thought and work that we are capable of. This has been a particularly important lesson for me, as by nature I am very impatient. Just ask my colleagues, some of whom are here, students, or better yet, my daughters. Sometimes I wonder why I chose to work on a problem as challenging, as stubborn, and as seemingly intractable as tuberculosis. Our work has been slow, technically difficult, and fraught with a degree of complexity that I could not possibly have foreseen when I chose to start working on this problem 25 years ago. But through sheer perseverance and hard work by the superb group of people that I've been privileged to work with, two of whom are here on the platform with me, and by learning from failed studies, many of which in fact led to dead ends, there have emerged some breakthroughs and insights that may perhaps offer new ways of intervening in this terrible disease. And finally, the value of objectivity, of having and keeping an open mind. As scientists, we're trained in the scientific method. You think of an idea, you come up with a testable hypothesis that's based on the idea, and you test it. If your hypothesis doesn't hold up, you go back to the drawing board. Easier said than done, but that's what we do. Having an open mind is an essential part of being a scientist. In these times of extreme polarization in society, of echo chambers, of intellectual, political, and ideological silos, of dogmatically held viewpoints, and of intolerance of anything that is defined as other, I would like to think that applying the principle of open-mindedness that is inherent in the scientific method might offer a path towards greater cohesion, understanding, and tolerance in this divided and fractured world. You will by now have recognized that the lessons I've chosen to highlight, community, acknowledgement, perseverance, hard work, and open-mindedness, represent universal values that are by no means the domain only of science. However, you might choose to refer to them slightly differently. Ubuntu, gratitude, dedication, balance, and fairness, perhaps. Irrespective of where your futures lie, in or outside science, in this country, elsewhere in Africa, or abroad, I would urge you to always remember where you've come from. You will be taking with you the education, the thinking skills, the creative problem-solving, communication, and life skills that you have acquired at this great university. And if in the future you achieve satisfaction and success in fields outside of science, I know that your education that you received at UCT would have had a lot to do with it. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Mizrahi. I think that you are testimony of the kind of scientist that commits their lifelong work to the kind of science that is socially relevant, that speaks to the upliftment of where it is needed. And I think to that extent, your work is also an example to the young scientists that we have here with us this afternoon. So whilst you may have wondered why you committed your life to the study of tuberculosis, we are eternally grateful that you have done so. Thank you. We will now confer the degrees.
By virtue of the authority conferred upon me, I admit to the degrees specified the candidates recorded in the program as graduating in absentia. I shall now admit to the degrees specified the candidates who will be presented to me by the Dean.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Lukman Adamson. Manur Ahmed. With distinction in computer science, computer games development, and the degree with distinction, Ural Jonathan Elp. Angotiana Sarah Andrea Narisoya. Mekonjo Erwin Angula. Michael Philip Anthony Armitage. Tyrone Michael Arnold. Shannon Amy Atwell. Tijaswana Bachu. Ati Baliso. With distinction in biochemistry and genetics, Michelle Colleen Barber. With distinction in computer science, Robert Barnhone. Saida Basadin. Clara Beckerling. Lauren Eve Begin. Kelly Belair. Claire Bellis. Michael Andrew Bennett. Shanice Thora Bloy. With distinction in computer science, computer games development, and the degree with distinction, Jonathan David Bauer. Brent Borshia-Bauker. With distinction in archaeology, Ruan Brunt. With distinction in marine biology, Ruanne May Brokenshaw. With distinction in human anatomy and physiology and genetics, Damien Bronkhorst. Mareka Brains. With distinction in applied biology and ecology and evolution, Esther Berger. Jessica Burns. Claire Mary Butters. Liam Aidan Byron. With distinction in ocean and atmosphere science, Catherine Frances Burns. Megan Lorraine Campbell. Fabrizio Carrel. Timothy Dean Chambers. Nitara Chandika. With distinction in human anatomy and physiology, Tarira Alpha Chatiza. Suilanji Chibale. Takunda Albert Chikondo. Analusha Christodoulou. With distinction in genetics, Robin Elizabeth Craythorne. With distinction in computer science and the degree with distinction, Kushal Shuik Shaw Kapoor. With distinction in human anatomy and physiology and biochemistry, Kristen da Costa. Bronte Robin Davies. Oliver de Bruyn. Carla Claire de Saf. Kasha de Vos. Gretchen de Waal. Zoe Dilmitis. Iman Dolly. Claire Downey. With distinction in environmental and geographical sciences, Afrikaans, and the degree with distinction, Luca Dreyer. Nadine Duplessis. Zaid Ibrahim. Adam Edelberg. Natasha Elaine Else. With distinction in archaeology and environmental and geographical science, Frances Leonora Fick. Stephanie Fillmore. Jared Jonathan Finnis. With distinction in human anatomy and physiology, Kirsten Claire Flanagan. Maggie Fock. Luvo Fukazi. Jason Forsyth. With distinction in human anatomy and physiology, biochemistry, genetics, and the degree with distinction, Lee French. Alexander Damon Furman. Tamlin Kirsty Gangia. With distinction in human anatomy and physiology, Shalene Gantz. With distinction in chemistry, biochemistry, and the degree with distinction, Larnell Faye Garney. Matthew Germishazen. Taryn Marcel Golding. Stephanie Gerson. With distinction in biochemistry, genetics, and the degree with distinction, Prerna Garisunker. With distinction in human anatomy and physiology, Joshua Hughes Gullen. Mnoto Letukutula Gumedi. Samantha Megan Hale. Anique Hartle. Amy Grace Hatton. Jade Hope Hearson. Charlotte Claire Hindle. Sibulele Siamtanda Hlongwane. Lisa Hodgson. With distinction in chemistry, computer science, human anatomy and physiology, and the degree with distinction, Alison Ann Hernley. Samantha Lee Hops. With distinction in Ocean and Atmosphere Science, Peter Andrew John Hudson. Jodie Jane Hulley. Maria Cristina Ingreso. Bhavik Kantilal Jassa. With distinction in computer games development, David Griffin Jones. Timothy Leonard Jones. Gary Kahn. Maximilian Ludwig Kerestesi. Faith Nokpolo Kohliso. Wendy Hlengiwe Kumalo. Ntutuko Pakama Kuzwayo. Elana Astrid Kroneberg. Ajan Lalou. Ross Anthony Cameron Lampard. Kaylin Jessie Lang. Nina Lang. Mishka Latib. Relebohile Eliot Lecheko. With distinction in human anatomy and physiology and biochemistry, Kieran Harold Matthew Lenton. Gemma Elizabeth Lewis. Rafaela Lewis. Jonathan Paul Leyland. Taylor Susan Lowe. Linda Lefuta. With distinction in ecology and evolution, Jess Lund. Michaela Lurie. Jean-Lucia Ma. James William Maitland. Bulelani Onamandla Makapela. Andisiwe Malo. Neo Mantapa. Anati Olwetu Manyakanyaka. Peter Anthony Marsh. Nkululeko Bongokuhle Maseko. Nyanda Sibolele Maseti. Somila Mateza. Mhluvuko Matebula. Michaela Maxwell. With distinction in biochemistry, Mbalentle Cassandra Mbambisa. Josephine Amy McCann. With distinction in biochemistry, genetics, and the degree with distinction, Caitlin Mary McIntosh. Adam Alexander Mayer. Malibongwe Mfiki. Nicole Emma Midgley. Kimberly Tawanda Midzi. Ashley Frances Minkley. Demi Samantha Mitulis. Rabetse Daniel Moholatsi. Retabile Makupe. Braden Monya Marate. Potale Motlatsi Michelle Moswane. Masebune Alfred Motapo. Zukiswa Chama Matswane. Ntokozo Matsumi. Ntotukum Tiane. Aisha Wanjiro Mugo. Kedibone Godani Muguru. Mwaba Constance Mumba. With distinction in computer science, computer games development, and the degree with distinction, Danielle Rose McGar. With distinction in human anatomy and physiology, Sayukti Naidu. Gillian Opelia Nondomiso Ndlovu. Lubabalo Ndidi. Nolovuya Ndila. With distinction in computer engineering and the degree with distinction, Luke Sebastian Neville. Shay Jenny Nikerk. Nicholas William Matthias Notten. Kolosan Tombini, I beg your pardon. With distinction in ocean and atmosphere science, Jason Peter O'Connor. Brandon Michael Opie. Shanae Padgett. Jeanette Manyatsa Papo. Trisha Pabu. Anjali Papia. Nakita Harisha Lungimaya Pillay. With distinction in human anatomy and physiology, biochemistry, genetics, and the degree with distinction, Maya Prag. With distinction in ocean and atmosphere science and marine biology, Sejil Premlal. Marianne Putz. Toluana Agnes Matsaba Ramakoro. With distinction in applied biology and the degree with distinction, Michael Duncan Ross. Elijah Kevin Rissos. Paul Gordon Rue. Geda Ali Sulum. Joseph Naim Sassoon. Saskia Schroeder. Maxine Manette Scalen. With distinction in human anatomy and physiology, genetics, and the degree with distinction, Michaela Claire Schultz. With distinction in biochemistry, genetics, and the degree with distinction, Tiana Karina Schwab. Brandon Scott. Sean Seward. Lebohang Gold Selepe. Annalisa Penelawa Tulumaveva Shangeta. Kamohela Shika. Dylan Sims. Mohammed Najib Sekot. Brigitte Sprung. With distinction in psychology, Simone Leah Story. Sean Lee Swanson. Daniel Muyinda Tamale. Danica Marion Taylor. Wanjiru Tuiti. With distinction in human anatomy and physiology, biochemistry, and the degree with distinction, Sasha Tonelli. With distinction in computer science, computer games development, and the degree with distinction, Zachariah Toya. Matthew Trist. Gianluca Truda. Salem Changarai. Ross van der Heide. Jocelyn Lee van Heerde. Timothy Patrick van Rieenen Mostert. Nikki Beatrix van Sale. Ricardo Vasapoli. Catherine Jane Elizabeth Wallace. With distinction in ocean and atmosphere science, Sina Valshush. Michaela Watson. Timothy Wells. Jason Michael Werner. Grant Haldane Wilson. Taylor Lee Wilson. With distinction in biochemistry, genetics, and the degree with distinction, Kristen Ruth Winkler. Adrian Stephen Withers. With distinction in ocean and atmosphere science, Ashley Catherine Stevenson Womack. With distinction in marine biology, Megan Rose Woolley. With distinction in applied biology, ecology and evolution, music, and the degree with distinction, Lara Misty Wooten. With distinction in human anatomy and physiology, Ming Chen Wu. Piwe Zuma. Nompilo Pearl Zungu. Pindi Zwane.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours. In archaeology, Jordan Ryan Schofield. In atmospheric science, with first class, Luleka Jamini. Tlakale Onela Kavisa. In biological sciences, Kayla Tracy Atkins. Silke Huifis. Jessica Dorothy Roberts. Michaela Stofberg. With first class, Ryan Van Matic. In first class, Giovannina Dawn Tisamia. In chemistry, Stephen George Didonka. Farhan Doba. Richard Fasher. Kuziwa Trevor Gowero. Alan Martin Hesseman. Fatima Saira Ismail. Jauhelo Esther Lizalo. In first class, Diana Robin Mellis. Davro Andrew McGregor. In first class, Diana Robin Mellis. Shanez Simone Renga. Karin Rigorirerwa. Emma Jane Tiffin. In first class, Artie Welsh. In computer science, Ahmad Abrahams. With first class, Anna Sekekia Parosa. Amy Lauren Brody. In first class, David Casper. Matthew Penchek Cherry. Julian Zukamberiro Chingoma. In first class, Yusri Dolly. In first class, James Galton. William McGregor Grant. In first class, Gina Gabriele Hoshcroft. Jordan Lee Kaddish. Adam Simon Kaliski. In first class, Christine Kimont. Tariseni Sarah Mashiane. Edencia Sewakorimo Matlape. Ritavila Emmanuel Mushesha. Marion Mugambarirwe. Omondi I. Ochen. In first class, Casey Brian O'Donnell. Norman Class Producer. Philip Calvin Ruesi. Barak Yosef Seton. In first class, Tajiv Sapasad. In first class, Sohail Naninan Singh. Julius James Stopford. In first class, Raid Terence Sen. Erin Fersfeld. Sabelo Sise Kulu. In Environmental and Geographical Science, Alvina Aziz. Fahad Aziz. In first class, Kadra Hedi Alaso. Simlindile Fundiswa Miranda Matlava. In first class, Sarah Elizabeth Reeves. In first class, Celeste Reynolds. In geology, Tsepiso Elias Esitabile Matwala. In geology, Tsepiso Elias Bupape. Sianda Mabaso. Aaron Vardy. In information technology, Andrea Lucao Lopez. Danam Ray Priyan. In marine biology, Vivienne Nicole Coetzee. Maxine Lee Krinchak. Michelle Lee. In first class, Michaela Martins. Tando Mazamba. Karabo Tracy Mugunda. Lindsay Sue Powell. Kelly Jade Rose. Shakira Raylands. In molecular and cell biology, Andrew Greg Gilead. Mpho Clementine Hanyaho. Francis Glennie Lewis. In first class, Ribang Akaya Maine. Tendani Manenje. In first class, Runako Muzizwa. Jason Christopher DeVille Nodi. David Christopher Newey. In first class, Timothy Plaskett. Adiba Rakib. Litakazi Shoshankana. Rabia Feliu. In first class, Julia Abigail Watson. Leah Whittle. In ocean and atmosphere science, first class, Risna Ruben Ode. With distinction to Major Admiral Maja. Nkululeko Memelo. Ruan George Parrott. With first class, Jonathan James Regerson. In first class, Chantelle Smith. In first class, Kurt Angus MacDonald Spence.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Master of Philosophy in Environment, Society and Sustainability, Tina T. Nguyen. For the degree of Master of Science in Biological Sciences, Kirtanya Luchminarayan. Alice McGrath. Itani Victor Mutavasinzi. Jacques Nell. Mark Jonathan Weston. In botany, Kirsten Francis Packer. In environmental and geographical science, Jessica Lee Fell. Tunahafa Rusa Gottlieb. Laura Gillian Underhill. In geology, Kilobochile Halanyane. Nondomiso Nokokanya Ntobela. Megan Jean Runtz. In information technology, Silence Chomonora. Irikidzai Zorodzai Mochuneta. In physical oceanography, Kiro Mutbudraj. Este Anne Vermeulen. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Archaeology, for a thesis which uses standard artifact studies approaches to museum collections to explore the cultural behaviors attested in Great Zimbabwe's constituent areas, Pauline Chiripanura. In biological sciences, for a thesis which shows the successful development and application of a decision tree framework using ecological, fisheries, and environmental indicators to assess marine ecosystem health in a variety of ecosystems across the world, Emma Lockerbie. In chemistry, for a thesis which profiles the physicochemical, pharmacological, and biological properties of two series of compounds active against malaria and schistosoma parasites, John Ojwan Okombo. For a thesis which applies chemical and biological techniques to investigate the impact of mycobacterial bioactivation on the antibiotic activity of fusidic acid, a natural product, in order to optimize its potential use as an anti-tuberculosis drug, Antonina Anyango Wasuna. For a thesis which examines the factors affecting the formation of supramolecular gels and which establishes that these gels contain similar weak interactions to crystals of the same components, but with less long-range order, Savannah Claire Zacharias. In computer science, for a thesis which evaluates a range of evolutionary search methods to ascertain the essential features coupled with policy transfer that boost the quality of evolved solutions across increasingly complex multi-agent tasks, Sabre Zenzo Didi. For a thesis which presents and analyzes algorithms to improve the speed and accuracy of models of the HIV epidemic and other sexually transmitted infections, Nathan Geffen. For a thesis which investigates the co-design of digital technologies for health education in rural Lesotho and presents a novel approach to generate new audio datasets that elicit previously unknown information trends, thus enabling human-centered and data-driven health interventions, Maletsabisa Molapo. For a thesis which provides a software solution to mobile crime reporting in South Africa in a privacy-preserving manner, Adoronke Bosaya Sekperi. In environmental and geographical science, for a thesis which develops a metric for the evaluation of coupled ocean-atmosphere global climate models, thereby assisting in constructing more robust projections of climate change, Michael Lennox Kent. In ocean and atmosphere science, for a thesis which uses a modeling approach and satellite observations to investigate the ocean dynamics in the southwesternmost ends of the Mozambique Channel, where the circulation is known to be dominated by mesoscale eddies, Obadias Jacinta Kosa. For a thesis which investigates ocean modeling study of the influence of the Agulhas Current on waters along the east coast of South Africa at scales of days to decades, Neil Christopher Milan. In zoology, for a thesis which describes strategies of critical annual molt for little-known migrant shorebirds spending the northern winter around the shores of the Indian Ocean, thus contributing to their effective conservation through a better understanding of their life cycle, Colin Harold Walter Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen on parade and on show today the best that the university has to offer and what it offers to the world. From the education of undergraduates in the basic sciences to the solution of problems that are global challenges facing the world, and where these scientists are contributing new knowledge and changing how we will change the world. You've seen the inspirational leadership and such as exemplified in Professor Mizrahi's graduation address. You've seen, I think, the diversity of our university, not only the diversity of South Africans, but the diversity of students from other countries in the continent and from other continents, which makes the University of Cape Town the engine room, the birthplace of many of the future academics of the continent and lays down the foundations for those networks and collaborative research in the decades that come ahead. As our graduates, as you graduates, some of you for the first time graduate from the University of Cape Town, you join a community of some 170,000 living alumni who form the convocation of the university, the body that has the responsibility in part for preserving the standards, linking the past with the future, being ambassadors for the university, conveying the reputation of the university locally and globally, and also contributing to the governance of the university. You elect as convocation the Chancellor, currently Mrs. Grassa-Machel. You elect members of the council to govern the university. To do that, we need to keep in touch with you. We need to be able to send you our regular newsletters, quarterly newsletters. We need to tell you what your alma mater is doing, and we want to hear from you how you think we are doing and how you are doing. We want to be able to send you those electoral ballots, and we want to be able to celebrate your achievements with the pride that you have and that we share. So congratulations. Let's start by giving all of our graduates one more huge round of applause. It's an enormous achievement, but it's not just the achievement of the students themselves. And I'm sure the students would want to show their appreciation to the loved ones in the audience, parents, siblings, partners. And so I invite you, graduates, to stand up and make eye contact with your loved ones in the audience and wave those scrolls above you and shout your appreciation to them. We are all so proud of you. But you also would not have achieved the heights you have today without the teaching and support of the professors and lecturers represented on the platform party. And I invite you to show your appreciation to the faculty of the university. And I do that too on behalf of the university executive. A university is only as good as its brains trust. We have amongst the best in the world here, and your commitment, and in particular the commitment through this period of the last 3 years, while many of these students have been doing their undergraduate degree, which have been stressful years, long years, required the repeat of examinations, extra teaching, is really the fact that we have these graduates here today is in part testimony to your resilience and your contribution. We thank you all for that. And besides the 1,500 or so academics that we have at UCT, we have another 3,000 to 4,000 support staff and administrative and professional staff. The people who cook for you in the residences and clean, manage the traffic, the registrar's office that organizes the graduation and the admissions and the exams, the financial aid, the numerous administrative functions in the university. And without their tremendous support and smooth functioning, this would not be a great university. And I ask you to show your appreciation to the support staff as well. My final message to you is that you graduate with degrees and with knowledge which is at the cutting edge, but will in not a very long time be out of date. And you'll need to be lifelong learners, updating your skills and knowledge continuously. But there's one part of your education from UCT which marks you which will not date, and that is the values that UCT holds to and the values that we hope you have imbibed here at UCT. The commitment to social justice, a recognition that you are in fact an incredibly privileged and elite group, having been able to make it into university education in South Africa, and not just university education, into UCT, one of the best the best in the continent and one of the best in the world. And with that privilege comes responsibility. The responsibility to give back, responsibility to change the world and make it a better place. I know you'll do that. Congratulations.
I think when the VC said your education will soon be outdated, he was saying you need to come back for more. Vice-Chancellor, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to also add my congratulations to the graduates and to the families and loved ones for your success. You need to go out in the world and make your mark. You will not be expected to merely practice a profession. You will be called upon to address major issues afflicting societies here and globally, and we're already seeing the evidence in that in the doctorates today. Be prepared to help and to participate in building communities, offering a helping hand to those who need it, encouraging those who follow you and who are ambitious like you to come to university and to always contribute to a greater good. I wish you success and luck, and may you continue to soar. The procession will now leave, and we invite the graduates to follow the procession or to join the procession as it leaves the hall and to proceed to the bottom of the steps as far as University Avenue. There will be a function in the Leslie building, and we're asking everyone to join us at that function. The Vice-Chancellor will now dissolve the congregation.
By the authority conferred on me, I now dissolve this congregation of the University of Cape Town.